Hello. We are in Tanzania and we have just finished a 7-day safari through the Serengeti.
How good was it, Liv?
It was one of the most incredible things we've ever done.
So we did our safari through a company called Lion King Adventures. There is dozens, hundreds of companies out there, and we can only speak about the one that we did, but they were awesome. The guide was awesome. The program they planned for us was awesome, and we couldn't have been happier with what they did for us.
Yeah, the accommodation that they booked was pretty freaking cool.
Like, we love camping, but I mean, this was a step up from camping. This was full on glamping. These tents were like set up in the middle of the Serengeti, and there was double beds. One of them had 2 double beds in it. It had flush toilets, showers, and it just made the experience so much cooler. It wasn't too different from like a hotel room, but the fact that you were actually in a tent and in the Serengeti.
Yeah. And there's like a fire pit where you can just go and sit around there as the sun goes down with a glass of wine and a beer. It was awesome.
So we did, we had the option of doing a 5-day or a 7-day. Well, we were choosing between a 5-day and a 7-day safari, and we were so happy that we did the 7-day safari because the 2 extra days was so we could travel north to see the migration of the animals looking for rain, and that was just...
It was the migration of the wildebeest.
And some zebras.
There were a couple of zebras.
They joined in.
It was so cool.
But mainly the wildebeest. Like, we're talking 50, maybe 100,000 of these things that we saw, all moving together, trying to cross the river to get on to the other side towards Kenya, and it was
highly worth it.
Yeah.
We recommend doing it.
So, before we actually watch the highlights, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Favourite animal of the whole trip?
Favourite animal of the whole trip? Easy. Zebras. They were so cool. They were everywhere. Like sheep in New Zealand. They were everywhere.
Yeah, we got really excited when we saw our first zebras, and we were like, oh, stop the truck, filming. And then all of a sudden there's just thousands of zebras everywhere, like a pest, maybe.
And they make a pretty cool noise. And they were crossing the river as well, which I liked.
Yeah, they make a different noise to what I thought zebras would make. I don't know what I expected, but it wasn't what came out of their face. It wasn't what I heard. It's not what I expected.
Yeah. So, top 3 favourite moments?
Well, number 1 has to be the migration. Like, that was just ridiculous, and you'll see very shortly, hopefully, a good idea of just how insane this migration moment was. That would have to be number 1. In no particular order after that, the giraffe at the camp. So we turned up to our second night, but our first tented camp, and as we pulled up, there's just a giraffe like beside our tent, eating from the tree beside our tent. Like, it couldn't have been more perfect. The sun was going down as we got there.
And zebras around, of course.
Yeah, and the third thing, it's a little bit macabre, but as we were watching the river crossing, this baby wildebeest got stuck in the middle, and we saw this crocodile come from about 20 metres back, and we could see it getting closer, and we were getting more and more excited. Is that a bad thing? Olivia, who's the biggest sook in the world, even she was getting excited.
It was pretty cool.
And then all of a sudden this croc just nailed the wildebeest, took it down under the water, brought it back up, was rolling it, and that was exciting. Anything different from your favourite moments?
The migration, definitely.
Surely that has to be number 1.
The migration, definitely number 1 for me. That just was insane. Number 2 would be the lion in the tree.
Oh yeah.
So we went off road, and there was this tree, and we could see a couple of lions in the tree, and we drove around. The driver had obviously seen it, and we drove around and looked up, and there, probably a metre away from our face, was the lion's face, just in the tree.
Staring straight back at us.
It was pretty cool. And I think another one of mine would be the noises from the camps in the night, like hearing the animals, which sounded so close in the middle of the night. Hyenas they were everywhere. But early morning, we could hear lions close to our tent, which
That's pretty cool.
is pretty cool. Hopefully, you'll watch these highlights and add this to your bucket list, because it's worth it.
It's good. It was good talking.
Bye.
Bye.
Diving in while the current's fast. Gotta leave the past, it's in the past. Yeah, I won't look back. Strike a match, watch the flames grow higher. We can burn much brighter if we don't look back. What does it take to leave it all behind? We'll see it happen one step at a time. Here we go. No one ever slowing down, darling. Here we go. We'll get lost until we're found, darling. Here we go. Feel the blood rushing through my veins. Got some brand new ways. No, we won't go back. What does it take to make our dreams collide? The smallest change can make you feel alive. Here we go. No one ever slowing down, darling. Here we go. We'll get lost until we're found, darling. Here we go. What does it take to feel this alive? Every day we're gonna try. What does it take to feel this alive? Chase down our fears till they're forced to hide. What does it take to feel this alive? Every day we're gonna try. Here we go. No one ever slowing down, darling. Here we time. Oh, the wild, wild is calling. The wild, wild is calling now. The wild, wild is calling. There's no time, no time. Oh, the wild, wild is calling. The wild, wild is calling now. The wild, wild is calling. No time, no time. Hey. Oh, searching for